Hey everyone, Spence here and welcome back to Manufactio 2. What did we do last time? We got invaded by lots of stuff. I have literally spent probably about 40-45 minutes troubleshooting our logistics pipe network. Now, it was brought to my attention that there should only ever be one default route on the network, which makes sense. Problem is, there's a lot in here that have been set to default route while we were trying to troubleshoot stuff. So I've been going around and trying to fix it. I don't think I have them all yet. This one here, this cobalt steel chest, is now set to default route. It should be the only one in the network, and I'm currently trying to make it so that I can ideally I can sort using stuff going on out there. Jeez. Someone wants to come and say hi. Look at that. So this class is here. We'll get taken out, hopefully, by the turrets. Hopefully, is the words there. The idea is I want to be able to put stuff in here and have it sort. So at the moment, it should try and sort back to a location that is able to accept it. But it's not doing that at the moment. I'm just going to put the lab away for the moment. I'd like the Assembler 2 pattern. I've got a couple of Assembler 2s. So last episode we unlocked the Isotope Separator thingy. And that's that machine. I've placed it over here. It's a rather large machine. Sorry, I'm just seeing if there's anything. I've been putting stuff in that table back there, and then walking around the base and hoping the magnet picks it up. If that's, you can see where I've been breaking the floor and repairing some of them. Like these ones here are all set to default route. So I'm expecting eventually to walk over a spot, and it may have despawned by now, where there will be those items that I put back in there. I haven't found them yet. Anyway, this is the Isotope Dubueca, whatever it's called. Isotope Centrifuge. And it's a lovely, I've got to admit, it's a lovely looking model. Golrith, well done. Fantastic, apart from having to do block updates on there, which don't really have anything to place. Ooh, there's lots of stuff going on out here. Freaky, freaky creatures. I need a lot more turrets. Anyway, in terms of this guy and these coins, that was the other thing that we spoke about last episode. I've had a couple. I claimed some coal. I've run that through the system just from getting those radioactive elements. The problem I've got, and the reason I was troubleshooting the network, is this does not seem to deliver the fertilizer like I want it to. For whatever reason, the fertilizer doesn't make it to here, even though we've got that spot in the middle, which doesn't seem to be fully working either. So unfortunate, but I'm sure eventually. Oh, this guy's trying to get in. Where did he just go? He just died. Right, yeah. We're all good. Anyway. Sun's coming up, that'll be handy. Keep some of the monsters down. Oh yeah, so this guy here, the Isotope Separator. Heard him. I think they're under the floor here because not all of the underneath the floor here is converted to concrete. I've been doing some of it, but not all is done. Potentially. Anyway, we'll just see those noises for a little bit. All right, so this guy, Isotope uses. It'll turn yellow cake into uranium 234, less than 1% chance. A 99% chance of getting 238 and a 1% chance of getting 235. Now I'm getting 238, 235 with this thing when that's working and I'm not outputting to be able to claim coins. But this guy will need to get yellow cake happening. So yellow cake. Let's see what we require to make that. Looks like yellow cake is sulfuric acid and uranium. So I'm going to need a chem plant over here. Apparently, once we get to, I don't know whether these things have a recipe, because that'd be cool, because that's a great recipe. So we're going to need to make sulfuric acid, which isn't the end of the earth. Dioxide, oxygen. I think we're making some of this stuff over here somewhere. We'll get sulfuric acid. So I need a couple of chem plants, and we'll make yellow cake and then feed it into this guy and get our uranium output. As I said, at the moment, I'm relying on this guy to do it. Which, as I said, it's not doing its thing because fertilizer's not coming through. It's obviously on the floor. So a couple of things I have done in between, and I'll show you the new, not new, but the setup, the slight adjustment to the lab setup. Over here, that was storage connector. This one is the, let me say this is the, on the floor down here. Yep, so logistics chassis, or chassis, depending on where you are. And I've set this one up for module upgrades, which is module contacts, gold, pulverized gold, and blank modules. To do the module contacts, I had to set up gold plates, logistics, chassis, and these things, module upgrade. Cool. So the module upgrade is what was, again, suggested to me for fixing up my request system upstairs. I've still got one more here I don't think is being used at the moment, and that may come in handy for nuclear research. So I need to make nuclear science packs. It needs to be an assembler 3 or bigger. Okay, so we're going to need to make an assembler 3, which is fine. But we also need to make uranium fuel cells, which can be made in a 2. All right, so I'm going to need a U12. Let's deal with uranium fuel cells first. I don't think I've got enough of these materials to continue, but let's set this guy up for that. And then I need, while I'm over here, I'll make a 3. And no, I haven't pulled the lab down yet. I've just got to get to that yet. I have placed another one upstairs, but pulling that lab down hasn't happened mainly because I didn't have the inventory space while I was around. I never have the inventory space, right? So I'm assuming that assembler 3 requires an assembler 2. Don't think I can make it on a table. Nope. So A20. Yeah. All these things. Purple Science requires all these machines. I think Shield has made the package assembler. I think it's in that chest right there. So we will need to get into that at some point. But let's look into this. So I needed, what did I need? Gosh. Invar or steel gears, steel plate. So steel gears, steel plate, and circuit 3 and A20. A20. Just go in here and type steel. And circuit 3. We've got a few circuit 3s now. Don't think I need that many LV ducts. Right, let's pop over here. This is our Number 2. You can have that. Seal gears, seal plates. Circuit 3. Let's pop one of these guys in here for the moment. Okay. That's an assembler 3. Let's grab the blueprint. An assembler 3. Assembler 2. I think I'd be able to, like... you know what we should do? And I don't think... Actually, I don't know if it's been done. We should connect these things to this so I can come over here and type assembler. There it is, assembler 3. All right, so we're going to need the 3, and we've already got a 2. So let's get the last couple of items that we need to make nuclear science. And I'm trying to think what else I needed. Oh, no, what else do we need for this? Nuclear. We needed a U12. Okay, let's grab a U12. U12, I'll need to duplicate it. Let's put LO7 away. Do I have any paper left? Honestly, like, one. Because I'm actually going to need to duplicate this as well. Any sugar? Do. Oh, that's right, in this pack. Really? It's this recipe, isn't it? All right, let's duplicate this. We'll put one back and this one back. And hopefully we've got what we need. We're going to set up a couple of items all the way down the end here. Got to get used to running. All right, so whoop, all the way down the end. So we're going to get this one here was the 2, so we should be able to make the uranium fuel cells we made in a 2. All right, so let's pop a sign on here. Uranium fuel cells. We're going to pop the U12 in. We're going to jump underneath. And let's get this guy set up. So it needed 3 items: light radiation, U235 and 238. Light radiation, 235, 238. So 1, 2, 3. And this will be light radiation. And then uranium. 235. Keep a couple. And this one, 238, and we'll keep a stack. I don't think I have a stack, which is going to be a problem. And then I need a provider. All right, so that should get that running. And we should see things start populating through here. Let's pop this wall out. It's not going to help me place things down, but see what happens. All right, I want it probably, that literally is where I needed to put it, right? Let us done. Kind of need to move that, don't I? Gonna make a mess, and I don't have another chest. But I do have a magnet. I'm standing on the chest. Oh boy. Like, can I at least pick the chest that I'm standing? Really? Come on, guys. Wow. Standing on a chest. And I can't pick it up. There it is. Happy? Goodness me. All that just to move a chest. Alright, the assembly 3 is what I want to do. Let's rotate him around. Assuming that's the front. Awesome. So, like, each one goes up a touch. This one has the modules in it. That's the main thing with the 3s, is that you can have the module, the speed upgrades, and the other bits and pieces. So this guy will be for nuclear science packs. Okay. So same deal. Pop down here. These will need to be replaced because I know how much fun monsters can be. Let's get rid of these and here things. Same deal. We're going to put this in the front. I'm pretty sure that was what was required. Nuclear. Yep. So it needs uranium fuel cells, medium radiation shielding, and radaway. Okay. So we need 3. And then the provider. So many pipes. Should I? Oh, it's right there. Stop looking. I found it. So right away. Let's do this properly. Medium shielding, spelling, good. Medium radiation shielding, 16, and uranium fuel cells, right? Probably don't need 16 in here, because if we look at the nuclear science, what does it actually require? 3, 3, and 1. Let's set to 4. 16. Yeah, whatever. All right, let's connect this up, and then hopefully we'll be able to create some of this. I doubt it. We're actually getting some. Oh, nice. So medium is already crafted. The radaway probably will never get over here. And that's something we're going to have to, again, get out of the rain. Again, that's something we're going to need to deal with the network and trying to get the network working better. Whatever that was, it just went over top. Was that the shielding? The shielding. I can give this a radaway. That should actually kick in. Oh, I probably... No, we got enough. Got enough. Oh, it's got no power. Derp. Let's give it power. Power connection on top. Has power. That should have just made what I wanted. Let's check. No, are you running? What are you missing? Oh, it's just very slow. It's made a couple. Oh, more Radaway must have entered. Oh yeah, we're getting it. Nuclear science, everyone. We have made nuclear science. Awesome. So, really quickly upstairs. I guess it doesn't need to be really quickly. We've still got plenty of time left in the episode. If I run upstairs, we have a look in the rain because I'm going to get probably nailed with radiation in the rain. We've got a second lab set up. Now, there is the reason I did these upgrades, the module upgrades, is that there is an advanced crafting upgrade. Excuse me, squeaky chair for a moment. There is an advanced crafting upgrade which allows you to specify multiple outputs. So I could actually completely remove this second network setup because I've got a network here and I now have another network right here. Do I still have this? I do. I had to put this inserter in. Okay. So with this setup, I think I've done it to this one here. You can actually select individual outputs or crafting, or sorry, satellite pipes for each material. So I could, in all fairness, wrap these around with multiple inputs, crafting pipes, these things, the satellite logistics pipes, and then craft without the need of the second network. So, and I could have something with up to 8 inputs, if you looked at that there before. So you can have 9 inputs, sorry. So you could have up to 9 inputs. So you could craft automatically using this. At the moment, I've got it set up so, you know, we have this here, but I think I'd like to try it. I think I'd like to try the satellite. And, like, I've gone and broken all these things. Okay, so there's currently... I mean, worst case, I just rebuild it, but let's... At the moment, it's set to go to here. So if I go downstairs and I ask for a nuclear research, which is this guy here, it'll give me a red, green, blue, and a nuclear science pack. We've got the plan in there. Should be in here. And what I was going to do with this one is I was actually going to share this. Now that I've got these advanced things, we might be able to do something a little bit crazier. Well, a little bit more streamlined, maybe not crazy. Let's check if the nuclear science is working. I feel I need to put a ramp here. Going this way. If I come down to here, and we go in here and we say research, I now have the ability to make nuclear research. Let's try requesting one. It has been successful. All those things should be running around up there, processing, ideally moving into the locations that they need to. Oh, here they come. There they go. Not enough energy because I didn't put power on. But let's just look at this. So we've got red science in here. Red, green, this should be blue. And then around the back here, we should have the nuclear. And then this one was set up to do black. Military science. I don't know why we have 4 in. Why do I have 4? Why do I have 4? That makes no sense. Because I've also done 2 more here. I was going to share this nuclear research with the other military science. All right, well, let's give this some power because it will work. Processing, and we will get a we'll get a science, nuclear science, there it goes. And that'll go down to the table. Now again, I don't know why. Where did they go? Doesn't require black. Or is this set up for black? Oh, it's just set up to add. Anyway, my bad. So there you go. That's this network setup, and you've seen that before. And as I said, I want to change it so that I don't actually need this second network. So let's see if we can make this work. Do I have enough room in my inventory? Not particularly, but let's break this cable. And then yeah, sure, let's do it. Come on, break. Level the stuff floating around in the air when it's raining. Alright, so what we need instead is we need satellite logistics pipes. So we will go and put them around here. Okay, because I plan on only having maybe 3 recipes, or at least 2 or 3, because I want to leave a couple of these open for the plans. So the plans can go here. These guys will all need names. So this is lab 2, we're going to call it. So let's grab a sign. And I'm going to place it up here. We're going to call this lab 2. So all of these will be called L2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or something like that. So let's do that. We're going to name them all L2, 1, L2, 2, L2, 3, etc. Right. Let me roll those L2, 1. Put capitals in, right? That would have got me when I was trying to do the recipes. So that's 4. This was L2-5 and L2-6. So we can have up to 6 inputs on a lab, all because of this. So now what I want to do is that this one here, we will have to change these. They won't be in this network yet because it's not connected. So now we're actually going to connect to the main network instead of having the secondary. You're empty. I do have a spot to pick you up. Let's pick you up. We're going to do this. Okay. So we now have the ability to say, select, this is going in 1. This one's going in 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so it will now input those 4 items into those 4 every time we request a nuclear research. So let's go try request it again. I kind of wish I had like a remote requesting setup. It'd make things a lot easier. Let's come down. I'm going to request, and again, look, this isn't amazing in terms of being able to batch requests. So let's just ask for 3. Apparently we have everything we need. Obviously this can only handle 64 at a time. I feel like I just picked something up. Here they come. Straight into the inputs that they need to be in. 3, 3. Blue will eventually get here. Coming from a different location. Here it comes. And the nuclear right behind it. 3. Bang. This should start. There it goes. Just took a moment to tick over. And then we'll get our output. Come on. I mean, there goes 1. All right, cool. So again, all this takes is for your crafting logistics pipe. So if I select it normally, this is what it looks like. if you get one of these module upgrades, and I'm actually gonna need to put something somewhere else. I need to get the chisel. I'm actually gonna have to use the chisel on it. Use chisel. Let's put these in here for the moment, and we need a advanced satellite upgrade. Okay. And then all we do with this guy is we right click it onto here. Now we can do the multi-select. So a nice little way of having, as I said, up to 9 inputs. So you could, I mean, you could probably have it input the recipe, but you'd never get the recipe out, and you'd need to have there's another thing you can do, which is secondary outputs or something from a crafting operation. You know, you could probably pop it underneath or something. Anyway, I'm happy with the 6 inputs and, you know, up to 3 recipes and leave it like that. But as I said, it's research, my bad. So we have this military blue research, which needs 4 items as well. I think white requires 5. So we could effectively do this. Not that we've got these other science packs yet, but all the way up. So red's obviously 1 item, green's 2, 3, 4. All of these could be done in a setup like this. This is probably the highest, 5. So we only need 5. There you go. We can have multiple labs up here, a couple of recipes each. I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, one underneath recipes on this one chest. And then, because that's where, remember, you have to have the crafting logistics pipe on the output of the recipe. So if this all worked, we'll go downstairs. We should have 4 of those nuclear research sitting in the table, ready to go. So let's check that out just to wrap up. We've got 4. Look at that. Auto crafting research. Thank you for all those who did submit the ideas on how it should be done. It definitely has helped knowing that this was a thing, the advanced satellite upgrade. Again, last time I used this setup, and I think I said it in the previous episode, I had things like thermal ducts. So I just delivered it all to a chest and then spread it from there. But having the logistics pipe and the ability to use that advanced upgrade, perfect. Again, I only ever need 5 inputs, so I don't even need the 6 up there, but I could have 4 recipes and 5 inputs. So, and that will probably be the way we go. But until then, next episode, not sure what we're going to be doing. We'll find out. But thank you all for watching. Comments down below. Let's get rid of this guy. So there's our 4 recipes, 5 inputs. Comments down below. I hope you're enjoying the series. Let me know what you want to see next. Yeah, we've got plenty to research still. We've got plenty to unlock. I'm going to work through getting... That looks like Chilled unlocked the plane. It's something you can only do while one of us is on the server. But having the ability to craft things on demand, and I may end up coming up here and setting up the red, green, blue on that other lab. We don't need to order them at the moment, but yeah. Now that we're getting nuclear science, I need 50 of it, and we can have radiation scrubbing. I've got a bit of work to do, but I can literally just request, and all it needs now is materials, most of which are automated. We're on our way. All right, thanks everyone for watching. As I said, comments below. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.